skip it. See it or skip it. See it or skip it.
Welcome everybody to a new See It or Skip It. We are so back. I've got the return.
Streets are singing.
Officially back.
Return of Rebecca Frost.
Hey.
I don't even know if we need to talk about anything else, but just the fact that we're all back.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, you guys.
Yeah. I don't know how to do. I forgot how to
Wait,
talk
was
about
that a celebration?
It's a move.
What do I do with my hands?
We're back. Kent Dunn is of course with me.
Okay.
He's been sticking it through all of the weird cable situations and the different cameras, and we officially have multiple cameras, so this is really fun.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I'm talking
boom.
to you. I'm talking to you.
Boom.
Crazy.
I'm talking to you.
We're always being watched.
We're always being watched.
Ashton's hiding.
Oh man, well we have so much to talk about. We've got a rom-com, we've got another Shakespeare iteration, modern day take. We've got Malcolm in the Middle, which I cannot wait to talk about.
Yep.
But before we do that, we have to thank the people that are letting us be here, the Utah Film Center, a nonprofit organization that helps local filmmakers get their projects off the ground. Pretty soon we're going to be ending up talking to some of these guys and seeing what they've been doing in their projects. And we are so grateful to be able to be hosted by them. Make sure that if you want to rent a venue, look at anything, go ahead and check it out on the link below. And with that said, let's jump into Yumi and Tuscany.
So let me get this straight. You mean some random rich white boy. He's Italian.
Told you.
So some random rich spicy white boy.
I'm not down.
And you think that that's a sign to fly to Italy tonight? It's not about him. He doesn't even live there anymore.
But he told me about his big old villa just sitting there.
Empty.
Don't come calling me from no Tuscan jail.
The future of rom-coms hinges on the success of this movie.
You said that in the group chat, and I really hope not.
Well, there was an interview with a screenwriter. Of course, I don't remember her name, but she said the studios are looking at Yumi and Tuscany to determine whether or not they want to invest further in theatrical releases for rom-coms.
Ah, that's scary.
I
yeah.
know.
I mean, they've been dead already for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm happy there's something.
Yumi and Tuscany, I feel the same way about it, the way I felt about The Naked Gun. Like, we
Okay,
just
yeah.
don't get this type of movie in theaters really anymore.
Right.
And you and I had very different experiences.
But I think that's it's something to point out though, because it really does depend on what your theater is like and what your crowd is like, because they can help sway the mood a little.
Oh, absolutely. So I went to a 4:40 in the afternoon showing. My theater was packed.
Oh, great.
It was
What was the
on a
ratio?
Thursday.
Pretty split,
It
more
was
women?
Pretty, it was pretty split,
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
I will say, I was one of 2 white people there.
Okay. All right.
Love to see it, honestly. And whole theater, hooting and hollering the whole time. Anytime Roger-Jean Page is on screen.
Because he's that attractive?
Yeah.
Is he funny in the movie?
Yes, but I think he's fun. I think he's funny.
Okay,
no matter what
so
he
break
does.
down the movie for me a little bit. I didn't see this one, sadly. Yeah, no,
not that
give me
funny.
a brief synopsis of what happens here.
Okay, so a young woman, Halle Bailey, a little bit of a down on her luck kind of. She quit chef school when her mom died, so now she is a full-time house sitter. So she's pretending to live all these luxury, glamorous lives.
Sure.
She meets this Italian man, and he tells her about his villa in Tuscany and how he's traveling so often he's never there, and she should totally go to Italy. And she, on a whim, she has a plane ticket that she was going to go with her mom, and then her mom passed away, so she's just been holding on to this plane ticket. She decides.
That's how plane tickets work.
Yeah. Murphy's Law.
That's okay.
But she, on a whim, goes to Tuscany, and she arrives during a summer festival, so there's no room at the inn.
Okay.
There's nowhere for her to stay.
Yeah.
But then she remembers, well, he said he's never there at this villa. So she finds the villa, breaks in.
If you're questioning things already, it's because rom-coms have this weird trope of if this wasn't a rom-com, they'd go to jail. This is really not okay.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it, because she's cute.
Look past it.
She's cute, and the scenery is beautiful. So
Okay.
it's fine. But then
She starts going through his stuff.
she starts going through his
Finds
stuff.
a wedding ring. And it's like, I'll just pop this
Pop it on.
Then the parents come and the grandparent, and it's like,
And so she has to
Mayhem
fool them.
ensues, yeah.
Yeah, she fools them into saying, she's like, I'm his fiance. And they're like, oh my God, we're so happy. And so she has to pretend to be his fiance. But then Roger-Jean Page is there as a cousin who runs a vineyard.
Okay, that's where he shows up.
and that's
okay.
where he shows
Yeah.
up. And
it's all over the place, man. Here's the thing.
it reads like an
that
airport
sounds crazy
rom-com,
fun, though.
like romance
Okay.
novel. Yeah.
It sounds fun.
Sure.
Like when you put it out like that, but seriously, when you look at the performances, it feels like they are cardboard cutouts of characters.
Okay.
It's Hallmark does weirder stuff better.
Here's the thing. Halle Bailey, pretty stiff in the movie. Everybody else, I think, is acting circles around her.
Well, one of the guys will make you, but we'll go besides that. We could say things like that on the show now.
Yeah, we can. Are we talking character actors we've seen before? Do they go mostly Italian cast? Like what?
It is a mostly Italian cast.
Pretty Mario.
Pretty.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Like,
Archetypes.
yeah. Like, but this is it is reminiscent of the rom-coms of like the 2000s,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
the story,
And
whatever.
it's going to save the rom-com in 2026. Oh, not
the future
26
of
years more.
rom-coms. Future of rom-coms
guess-
depends on the turnout.
I guess what the expectation is because there haven't been movies like this. If it makes somewhere between $30 million, $40 million, that would be a big success for the genre.
Yeah.
Totally. And,
So-
and who am I to, I'm not going to yuck someone's yum. Like,
Right.
if you're going into this and you're having fun in a theater with your friends, then that's the point of going to movies. Like,
Yes.
it's exactly what it should be. And it's not trying to be anything else. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
and
that's fine. It's for the ladies.
But here's the thing. I loved Hot Frosty. Like, I can get into some strange and be okay with it. But
Yeah.
Okay.
This just didn't. The jokes weren't really landing, and I kept thinking, like, she is doing ridiculous amounts of crime right now. Like, like this is really crazy that everybody's just like, yeah. I'll play along with this. But what did you think of the chemistry, though? Did they have good chemistry?
Like I said, Halle Bailey is a little stiff, but I think Regé-Jean Page makes up for it. I think he is capable of carrying the chemistry for the both of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Or his abs are.
Is this
Hachi machi.
is this his vein of acting, or is this just one more sign that he could be a bigger star?
Well,
I think he could be a bigger star.
I think he absolutely should be a bigger star because so he was in Bridgerton, right?
Yeah.
So like super romantic,
Sure.
whatever. But then Dungeons and Dragons, Black
Book?
Bag.
Or Black Bag, yeah, sorry.
like
thank you, yeah.
he's got the range. I want him to be a movie star. And
Yeah.
I hope he becomes one.
Okay.
I want him. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want.
So
Period.
it's a skip it for me. Sadly, I just don't think this is worth it in a theater. Streaming, I guess, fine. In the privacy of your own home, whatever. Might be more enjoyable in that case. But for you, it's a see it.
I think it's a see it. I
Yeah.
thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. Big proponent of going to see movies in movie theaters. And so like I just think movie theaters could use our support. And if you're gonna go to one, this is a great I think
Yeah.
this
A
is fun
return of a
one.
genre.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I think the drama did better rom-coms though. Than weirdly
Well-
enough, like by the end, I was like, I do believe in love. This does work. Final question though about this, because Kent obviously will be doing dates in theaters. Is this one that he can take someone on a date?
Yes, because here's the thing. It's not like salacious at all. There's no like sex scenes where you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm watching this with my mom. Like it's very tame the entire way through.
Because Netflix has kind of ruined the rom-com a little bit, where they were a little more rated R, and they're not as family friendly.
Yeah.
Where this is a little more like
This is
it's
more
for
rated
everybody.
R, but it's not
Well,
rated
no,
R
it's
in like
PG-13.
They got an F-bomb in there immediately.
first
though.
5 minutes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like we're tough.
they
Yeah.
really did.
Nia
yeah, right.
Vardalos, by the way.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Let's move on to the next movie, which we got another Hamlet adaptation.
Good Hamlet, we grieved your sickly father while he lived.
Let the world take note, you are the most immediate to our throne.
I pray you stay with us.
Who goes there?
It's set in modern times, and Riz Ahmed is the lead. And
You do
Yeah.
not
At this
seem
point,
like
are
super
these-
jazzed about it.
well, are these the Disney live-action adaptations of Shakespeare, where like we're just gonna keep going through the motions of every so many years we have a Dracula movie and we have a Hamlet movie?
So the thing about Shakespeare adaptations, in my opinion at least, is it's not about, oh, we're due for another Hamlet, oh, we're due for another Much Ado About Nothing. I think they are passion projects. And I think for Riz Ahmed, this is definitely a passion project, right? Because it is modernized Hamlet, but they keep all of the language from the play. So I thought it was very cool.
It feels like maybe the director or someone involved in the project, it was their passion project.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of famous or semi-famous character actors to be in the movie, and they're like, sure, why not? Because we have seen modern Hamlet before with Ethan Hawke's version. We've seen Hamlet in so many variations.
The Lion King.
This one is just a very modern, very diverse version of Hamlet. Given with different delivery, the environments are more apartments or fancy houses. Everyone is speaking through whispers most of the time and giving the dialogue through that, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Because it felt like more secretive in a way, rather than Kenneth Branagh loudly proclaiming his revenge plot, right? Yeah, it was weird. I like it, but it's weird.
I do like the modernization of it. They do a good job of doing that and keeping the same writing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Worked really well. Riz Ahmed is always great. Like
great.
he's just one of the great actors of his generation.
Yeah.
But who is going out to see this? We're talking about people with their passion projects, right? Maggie Gyllenhaal just recently had a passion project with The Bride, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
Like box office wise, it really didn't work. So
Sure.
what about this do you think is going to push it over the edge and make it successful?
This for me, it's for the Shakespeare fans, right? So like when Joss Whedon's Much Ado About Nothing came out, it wasn't really for anybody except Shakespeare fans. And that's how I feel about this version of Hamlet is like, yeah, it's another version of Hamlet, but like if you like Shakespeare, you really like Shakespeare, this is a great watch. I was concerned I was going to be bored, but I was hooked from like the first couple of seconds.
Yeah. It reminds me of The Christmas Carol, how that gets a version every 5 years or
Yeah.
every 10 years. And I'm like, I'll watch them all eventually. You know, I've seen half of them. Same with Hamlet. I love this story so much that I want to see amazing actors and what they have to bring to the table.
Yeah.
But maybe just for us.
Was it worth seeing in a theater? Or is
No.
this something that you need to wait for streaming on?
So I watched it at home.
Yeah, same.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I would say streaming.
Yeah.
This is one just kick back and just enjoy it. And nothing amazing or big happens to justify the theater experience.
There is one pretty incredible moment in the movie. I won't spoil too much, but
like they bring an element of Bollywood
Yes.
to the movie,
Yeah.
which was
that could
great.
be pretty great.
Yeah.
on it. But you know, I am dunking on it a little bit too much. It's still a great movie. It's just one of those. I
Again.
just don't
Like,
know
what
if
are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week had a couple of those where it's like, I get it, but just didn't really work for me.
Yeah, and maybe like it would work better for a fall release rather than early summer
Oh,
release.
yeah.
Right? Because it is an actor's piece.
It is, yep.
Yep.
So
All right, Kent. So what is it for you?
if you're a big fan, see it.
All right.
Yeah, same. If you love Shakespeare, see it.
All right, all you Shakespeare heads that are watching, make sure that you check it out and let us know what you thought about Me, You, and Tuscany. What's your favorite rom-com and what is your favorite Shakespeare adaptation? Are we Romeo plus Juliet fans?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
It was before.
It was in
it was the
96.
I know.
And the soundtrack
I
itself
know, it's a
is
blind
incredible.
spot. It's a blind spot.
When are you going to fix this?
Soon.
Yeah,
All right.
get on it. It's so moody and emotional. It's great. Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
Oh man, speaking of moody and emotional, there's a lot of physical media that's out this week, and our good friend Leo has us all covered with a new episode of The Disc Drop. Roll it.
Hello, it's Leo, and welcome back to the Disc Drop, where I let you guys know everything that's new on physical media this week. And there's a few titles I gotta show you guys. So let's just get right into it and show you guys what we got this week. From our friends from Kino Lorber, we have The Death Ship, The Phantom, and Stone Cold for the first time on 4K. And again, guys, make sure to check out the Spring into Action sale going on right now. From Lionsgate Limited, we have The Ninth Gate on 4K for the first time and The Stone Age on Blu-ray for the first time. Make sure to check them out on lionsgatelimited.com. From Mubi, we have Die My Love on 4K. From Paramount Pictures, we have Primate on Blu-ray. From MGM and Alliance Entertainment, we have Mercy on Blu-ray and 4K. This is out right now. Well, guys, that was my time. See it or skip it. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are awesome. Keep on killing it. And guys, thank you for watching this drop, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, Leo. Make sure everybody is checking him out on TikTok and Instagram, where he's putting out so much physical media releases and having fun while doing it. I love all of his like silly little caption things with him reacting to. It's usually how he spent too much money on a Blu-ray.
Always teasing
But
himself.
always
the
funny.
best.
All right, well, let's move into what is out on streaming. And the first one I am very excited to talk about, Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair.
You know, I can call back later. Come on, Dewey. You've seen this like 1,000 times. Undergrowth.
Yeah, I look different. But hey, everything everything about me is different. I have a girlfriend. And the best thing in the whole world, my daughter Leah.
Dad, quit it.
My life is fantastic. All I have to do is stay completely away from my family.
What a scary venture to bring back a series that is so beloved, right?
Yeah.
We've seen it happen, and I don't think I've ever seen it done correctly before.
I was, because every time they do reboot an old beloved show, I'm like, we could just not, and it would be fine. But Malcolm in the Middle does something really spectacular that I was like, I would watch more of this.
I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
So why only 4 episodes? Do we know?
I kind of feel like it's a backdoor pilot.
Okay.
Because it feels like
Towards the end it did.
Yeah, it feels like it's setting up more show.
Okay.
But also, if it doesn't, that's okay.
You saw it, didn't you?
I saw this. I've only seen like half a season of the original show.
Really? Okay.
So, and that's crazy, right? Like, it's what am I doing wrong? Maybe it's my Romeo and Juliet, you know?
Yeah, that's your Romeo.
But I understood the characters enough. Like, there were a lot of characters in this. I'm like, I don't know who you are, but I understand the dynamic. But no, this one for me, even as a non-watcher, captured the charm, the pacing, the character dynamics. There's maybe a little missing that I wanted. Like maybe a little more Malcolm.
Oh, there's definitely something missing.
Okay. Well, yes.
Glaringly obvious thing that
Go on.
drove me nuts. But yes, the fact that we've seen things like Fuller House not really come to fruition successfully. The Friends reunion wasn't the best. Arrested Development, they kind of found their footing. Yeah. Which is funny. Arrested Development, if you watched this when it was out, like on the air, it was the prime night was Malcolm and then Arrested Development.
Yeah.
After. Oh. Times were good.
Times. We were eating well.
We were eating well back then. In this story, Malcolm has found a way to get rid of his family by just constantly avoiding them. He's got a daughter now, and he's got a girlfriend. Things are looking up, but when a 40-year anniversary is coming up, Hal and Lois demand the whole family being there, except for one, for some reason. Why is Dewey in a screen?
The original Dewey,
I know the answer for that. They found a perfect guy.
They asked him, hey, do you want to come back? He said, you know what? No, I'm good.
He's like studying at Oxford or something.
He's like, I'm an academic now. That's past.
Which is so Dewey.
Which is very Dewey. They recast him, and this actor was only available on Zoom or whatever. I think that's fine.
Wait, the actor was only available?
Well, I mean, I don't know, the Dewey character.
I'm sure they didn't want to change it too much for the audience. They didn't want to say, hey, the gang's back together, except for that guy.
Because for me...
But they made it seem that way, especially Jamie is just like the skeleton at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, they've got these two other siblings that I was like, I gotta read the Wikipedia for this.
That's where I was at. I had no idea who these people
because
were.
I remember the baby Jamie, and then I had to look it up because in the finale, Lois finds out that she's pregnant, and you don't know the gender of. You don't know the gender of the baby in the finale, which I think is very funny that they made Kelly's character non-binary.
Okay.
I thought that was very clever.
But really, like Dewey was such an important part of the series. Like he was the wild card. Where like if there was chaos happening over on this side, he's learning piano on the other side, and both can be equally hilarious.
But there's already so many other characters.
That's the problem.
I think spending more time on Dewey, I think they're okay to not think.
Give Francis something. I don't know.
We got 4 half-hour episodes to work with.
As avid watchers, do you wish that Malcolm and his family had more scenes together? Because that even seemed like he was kind of phoning it in until the very end.
I liked what they did with that.
Okay.
Because Malcolm's whole deal is he is kind of like the black sheep of the family. Like he's wildly smart, his family's crazy, and he can sense that. So he dedicates the rest of his life to getting out of that.
Yeah.
Something I was really concerned about, because shows nowadays take on what I call the Bill Lawrence stank, where they get like super wholesome and everyone is kind and talks to each other, and I like that. But Malcolm in the Middle is not that show.
Yeah.
So
it did find a way to bring that though.
It found a way to bring it, but also maintain the Malcolm in the Middle-ness of it. So like there was that conversation between Frances and Lois, and she's like, hey, I do love you, but you're 8th on the list right now. And she like goes through her list of priorities.
And he keeps trying to get onto the list higher, and she's like, it's the list.
And like it was still a very wholesome moment, but still maintained a lot of the heart and the spirit of the original show.
What I also loved is, you're right, Malcolm is trying to distance himself all the time, but what's so brilliant about the writing, they brought back all the original writers, which you can feel that, and always do that every time, is that Malcolm is his family still.
Yeah.
Him actively avoiding and going as far away as possible actually just is exactly what they would be like.
He seemed like the villain in this, honestly.
Oh, totally.
Did you notice
Right?
his house looked like his old house?
Right.
Like, that's what I loved. Like, sure, maybe a slap of paint on it is different, but he's still the same whether he likes it or not. And I think it's fun to see that progression in the 4 episodes. The ending definitely made me tear up.
Oh, sobbing like a baby.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that they gave Bryan Cranston more to do, like a little bit of like an acting experiment within the show that worked really well for me. My only gripe was just anytime they pulled up Dewey on the laptop, because they made such a big deal about Malcolm having to come to this. Yeah, Dewey's fine on the laptop, I guess.
Well, he's a celebrity. He's out playing music for the Queen.
How do we feel about Malcolm's daughter being his version, his character breaking the fourth wall?
Awesome
Well, that's where I think the
casting.
spin-off is coming.
Good casting, but it felt like the legacy sequel, like, now the new class is going to take over.
Kind of, yeah.
Whereas, like,
It is-
I would watch it because it did it so well, but I'm like, I've seen this trope done before.
Yeah.
Did you love seeing the returning characters?
Yes, I was so surprised. I don't want to like spoil the returning characters, but like there were so many that I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about those guys. And these guys are here too. Like everybody's here. All my old friends are here.
Did it feel like
It really
Memba
felt
Win?
like a reunion.
Did it what?
Did it feel like Memba Berries a little bit?
No.
Or like a love letter to fans?
I think the whole reason for the show is to be a member berry.
Okay.
But it's done
felt,
well.
It felt more like a love letter to the show.
Okay.
And less of like, hey, do you remember these guys?
Yeah.
Aren't they crazy?
And they only had 4 episodes to pack it all in, so it is pretty tight.
They even paid tribute to some of the people that unfortunately couldn't be on the show, whether passed away or I guess Cambridge or whatever Dewey's doing. I thought
You're
he was
so mad.
I don't know why you're so hung up
I
on
thought he was
Dewey.
Slim Jesus this whole time. Do you remember that? Remember like that random internet theory that was like, look, it's Dewey. And it was just this like angry white rapper kid that was really bad.
It's too bad.
For like a decade. That's what I thought happened to Dewey. But no, he's just studying.
He went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Maybe he was my favorite character. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was
Maybe.
gonna say, maybe you're a little too emotionally attached.
I was closest to his age probably when the show was on.
But I will say, as like not a fan, I'm not a non-fan, but as someone who hasn't watched the original, I could watch this one and get it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it did well.
Yep.
Like for me, anyways.
Yep, this is definitely a see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was shocked Frankie Muniz came back for this. And
Yeah,
he's
they
like
had
doing
fun.
and he's doing press and
Yeah.
promo. I don't know if you watched his Hot Ones
Yeah.
with
Yep.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Like you think they're father-son.
Okay. That's
Yep.
cute.
Cute, yeah.
Yep, I loved hearing about all the times they would like catch up with each other, like while he was doing Breaking Bad, or just like when he was doing his Formula One racing. What
NASCAR.
was it?
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
Like that. It's so weird how the trajectories brought them all back
Right.
together, and the fact that Frankie Muniz was like, "I hate Skyler," like just randomly
I
during the
was
Heart One
like,
thing.
bro,
and then Brian had to
down.
be like, "Hold on, we're on the internet right now. You can't do that."
You can't just agree with everybody that hates Skylar.
That's great.
Oh man! All right, so let us know what you guys think. Definitely check it out. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus right now. But with that said, let's move on to the next show. What is it?
The Outcome.
4 decades, America's favorite movie star, starring in 3 of the biggest franchises in film history. You've had 5 years off. I mean, how are you going to frame the 5 years thing?
I won't say that I was hiding a heroin addiction from the public, and that my best friends and my insane lawyer have me covered up for years.
That is a really smart omission.
Strong omission.
The day I walk.
The Outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is on Apple TV. Jonah Hill's back, and he's got a movie that he directed. This is Keanu Reeves doing the impossible, being an unlikable person. And I don't know if that worked, because you can't make Keanu unlikable, in my opinion.
This movie really wants to tell you, hey, you shouldn't like this guy and no one else does, even though they don't tell you what it is the entire time.
Oh.
And they're kind of, they want it to be a red herring, where you're like for example, he's like, I'm coming back. It's been 5 years. I used to be on drugs. And so
Oh, he
now I
sounds
want.
just like him.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, but he's like,
Whoa.
I want to be accepted again. So he starts doing press interviews. And then all of a sudden, Jonah Hill, who's a crisis attorney or, his agent, says, there's a video out there and we need to get ahead of it. And so that kind of drives Keanu's character crazy, because he's like, I'll look on the internet. What are people saying about me?
Oh my God.
And who is it? Who has the tape?
And it doesn't tell you until it finally shows you at the end. And you're kind of like, you built a movie around that?
Is this not Jay Kelly?
No.
Jay Kelly probably is better.
Oh.
It is.
But
there's heart there. Weirdly. And am I saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Kelly.
Forcing me to defend Jay Kelly.
Right?
I think the big problem with this is that you're asked to buy into an actor's issues of like day-to-day things.
Yeah.
But they're still an actor at the end of the day, so it's tough to like genuinely have empathy for the situation because like you were a jerk. You admitted that you were a jerk.
Yeah.
And now it's just because there's a tape out that.
Is this written by Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Oh
Is
boy.
it? Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like when you start thinking about it more and more, you're like, who is Keanu's character in this?
Is this
what
just
is this
Jonah Hill
about?
putting his
Wow.
diary on the screen?
And he roped
Maybe.
Martin Scorsese into it too.
He's in 2 scenes, and you're like, what is going on here? And there's mother issues in this movie.
Oh
like
my
it's
God.
definitely Jonah Hill's movie.
It was interesting to see that, but honestly, he gave himself some of the best stuff.
Yeah.
Like his
Oh,
character was
sure.
actually pretty good, and I liked how he handled what is it, Reef? The
Oh yeah,
character's
Ray
name?
Parker.
Keanu
Yeah, Ray Parker.
Reef
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Ha, good one.
I know.
This is a skip it for me. I don't think this was worth even checking out.
Nope.
But hey, it's available, so if you want to go and discover the actor's plight of
Watch it.
being unlikable.
It is nice to see like there's 3 best friends in the movie that the movie all kind of comes back around to their friendship, and it's Keanu, Cameron Diaz, and Matt Bomer.
Oh, that's
And had
fun.
the movie been built more around them like it's trying to be, I would have enjoyed it.
Yeah, there was a good moment with Cameron Diaz that worked well.
Jonah Hill showed up on Saturday Night Live
Oh,
last
I didn't see
week.
it.
I thought he was a Muppet because his
Oh.
veneers were just like insane.
Guys, there's a parallel universe where he played the Penguin in a TV series and the Batman.
No
yeah,
way.
but he
And-
wanted way too much money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost him.
And I feel bad even like talking about because he had such an issue with like his weight and
Sure.
with critics interviewing him and asking him weird questions.
I'll
I'm just
say
like,
it, and I'll say it. He's a dick.
Yeah, the veneer stuff. Veneers are just tough. Like
Yeah.
I've never really seen someone with veneers and thought that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
That
it makes
works.
sense for his character, but that's just what he
Yeah,
looks
well, I
like
thought it
in
was
life.
for the
Yeah,
character.
no,
When you told me
it-
they were real, I was like,
No, he showed up on
Interesting.
Saturday Night Live, veneers taking up half of his face, half of his gaunt face. Yeah.
well, make sure that you check that out on Apple TV.
Nope.
Sorry.
Skip it from all of us.
Skip it.
She hasn't even
I
seen
haven't
it.
even
so
seen
skip
it. I'm
it.
just gonna skip it.
Skip it.
All right, let's move on to the next thing, which is a shark movie on
Yes.
Netflix.
Yeah, that's coming in fast. Must be a big one.
The National Hurricane Center has issued hurricane surge warnings for this area.
A dime a dozen, just like
Stop it right
Hamlet.
now.
Oh,
Stop it right
okay.
now. We have
Some of
a
us are excited to hear about the shark movie.
we have a couple
Okay.
shark movies this year. There's Thrash, which just came
couple
out,
this year.
and Deep Water, which has Aaron Eckhart and Ben Kingsley, who
Oh.
fly a plane into shark-infested waters and have to survive. I kid you not. I cannot wait for Deep Water. I love shark movies. I think they're horrible.
What's the best one?
Oh well, there's the best
Jaws.
one, which is Jaws.
Oh, okay. Probably.
Okay,
So Jaws
but like
aside.
removing that, I'm a Deep Blue Sea sort of guy.
Okay.
Actually, The Shallows is pretty good too.
Okay. With Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thrash, I don't know if you guys saw Crawl from a couple years ago. It was a
did,
COVID
yeah.
movie.
Is that the
The
crocodile,
crocodile one.
Yeah, so a hurricane comes in, and then there's crocs everywhere in a house. And that is what Thrash is. A hurricane comes in.
But now it's sharks.
And this whole town is infested by bull sharks, right? Freshwater sharks,
Intense.
Yeah.
right?
He's like knows his shark stuff.
Bull shark.
Bull sharks. They're very
He calls bull
aggressive.
shark on other people all the time.
Yeah. And so this one just has these characters in just different situations. It's 3 kids alone in a house.
Oh, no.
It's a pregnant woman stuck in her car.
Incredible.
It's a young girl waiting for her uncle to come back and save her. And the water's rising.
Oh, God.
And sharks are eating so many people. The town is like, I'll be right back. And then
So they're not hiding any of that stuff. They go right into the fun.
they go right into the fun. They don't show the sharks so much, which is clever, right? They show a fin and they show someone being pulled under and blood spraying.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
Right? But then there's a pregnant great white that comes in and yeah, it's
Do the pregnant great white and the pregnant lady have a moment? Like a moment of
Like
understanding.
an
Listen,
avatar.
you know what?
It's like
You know what? Kinda. This
man.
it's silly, it's pointless, but I love shark movies. They just get me for some reason.
That's so funny.
And so it's a waste of time, but it's one I will happily watch, if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So Thrash is like total background stuff, but anytime there's blood and guts, watch it.
Cool.
Very cool. There's also something on Netflix right now. It's a documentary.
Predators don't come in dressed with their horns and their cape. They come in dressed in their suit and tie.
Are you a prophet?
I would be a liar if I said I wasn't.
In the aftermath of Warren Jeff's incarceration, the FLDS has really been fraying and fragmented. Sam Bateman saw himself being an heir apparent to Warren Jeffs.
Now, coming from St. George, it's about 45 minutes away from Colorado City. So there's a lot of times where you'd go to Walmart and there would just be a ton of the fundamentalists.
Yeah.
Who they're not going to like this. We'd call them fundies back then.
Love that.
Some fundies are
But I mean,
over
like
here.
anytime you go to Southern Utah, like every single time I go to Southern Utah, I stop in the grocery store. Fundies.
They're very quiet. They won't look at you. And that's kind of how the FLDS church worked under Warren Jeffs. When he got arrested and all this stuff happened, it became a bit of a Game of Thrones power vacuum. Who's going to be the next prophet?
Wasn't that so interesting?
Samuel Bateman comes in. The documentarian, Christine, I'm forgetting the last name. She was also a member of the LDS church. Found herself her own Warren Jeffs and branched out from the church. Thought he was the new prophet.
I love there's always branches.
Yeah, but then she decided, I'm going to go and help these people down in Colorado City. Not really looking to film Samuel Bateman or anything, but just I want to help. How can I help? And that approach is what led to all the access.
I hated the intro I hate when documentarians are involved in the movie.
That is tough.
However, it became the best part of the movie.
It's crucial.
Because it becomes a heist movie.
Ooh.
Because once this guy, Samuel Bateman, who is just so mad with power, he's the worst. He's like, yeah, film us. Because this is biblical. What we're doing here.
The ego of this guy is crazy.
Men
and so she goes, yes, we will. And the whole time she's saying, I'm betraying this woman's trust. They trust me. When they find out what I'm actually doing, they're going to be so mad. And it plays out that way. And so at that point, it's captivating. And she is part of the process.
Yep.
So yeah, there's 4 episodes out right now. It's maybe it could have been timed, maybe 2 episodes or whatever. But there's
how long are the episodes?
40 minutes apiece.
Okay.
Yeah.
They needed a lot in this, and I don't know. My wife is a huge cult documentary fan. She loves watching, and we went through this in one sitting.
Yeah.
It really is fascinating to watch and interesting just to see how the dynamics worked after Warren Jeffs left, and how quickly, the worst person took that
the power vacuum filled right up. Yep.
It reminds me a lot of I don't know if you guys ever followed the Susan Powell case, but her father-in-law, he documented everything.
Right.
And at what point do you not realize maybe I shouldn't be documenting every single evil thing I do?
Paper trail.
Think about P. Diddy. He was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Samuel Bateman, P. Diddy.
I think power corrupts.
6M.
Yeah, 6%.
Oh no. Yep, it's been ruined officially. But I think power corrupts, and these people in power just think they'll never be caught or nothing bad will ever happen. And it shows it in the documentary. Yeah.
Ooh, I wasn't interested before now.
It gives you the for sure, but
you
watch
guys
it.
have kind of convinced me.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it was very fascinating. It's a tough watch.
It is.
There's a lot of parts in there where you're like, I'm gonna have to take a walk for a while, but it's so worth checking out, especially if you're fascinated with these types of things. I feel like that's the top type of documentary lately is cults.
Oh, Netflix knows what they're doing.
Because there's always,
Right.
Yeah, and it could just be there's a guy that's been controlling this Arby's for years, and it's the Arby's cult.
Got the meats.
I am the meats.
Arby's sponsor us.
You meet me. Okay.
Love it.
Is there anything else that we got this week? I think we covered pretty much everything.
We covered
The Boys is out.
Yeah.
First 2 episodes. You can check that out.
Shrinking finished.
For season 3 finished?
For season 3,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Rooster, that's a pretty good show. I don't know if you guys have checked out any of those
I
episodes.
watched a couple of episodes. I don't know.
Bill Lawrence.
Yeah, and I don't know that I'm invested enough to want to continue.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got 4 shows out right now.
Yeah.
Well, 3. Scrubs, that, Shrinking,
Wow.
Ted Lasso coming back.
Ted Lasso coming back. Yeah, you might be onto something with that.
I'm telling you, the Bill Lawrence stank.
Yep.
Complimentary.
Oh, man. Well, that about does it for this episode. I want to thank you two for coming on the show.
I'm glad we're all
I'm so
back.
happy to be there.
Yeah.
We'll tell the people where they can find you, Rebecca.
Online, Geek Show Podcast and TV Show in Space.
All right, and Kent?
The Bacon Sub Podcast and ShowtimeShowdown.com.
And make sure that you follow these two. And thank you again to the Utah Film Center. Make sure you follow them. Follow me at seeitorsskipit.com. Go to the Instagram, YouTube. We're going to have interviews next week with Paul Walter Hauser. And here's another sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about next week.
Hauser, I love you.
See it or skip it. 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 See it or skip